Hello everybody and welcome to the Grandpa Ken Show. This is Grandpa Ken. Today, as you can see in the background, I got my granddaughter. And guess what? She just graduated from first grade into the second grade. Can you say hello, Ellie?
Hi.
She is growing up faster than I can just imagine. She's gone from just a little pipsqueak, little tiny thing to this big, lovely young lady you see right behind me now. I have other grandchildren as well, but I'm really proud of this one because she really has made a lot of progress in school. In today's schools, it's really hard to make progress. There's just so many kids crammed into the schools here in California, and there's not a lot of time to address all the kids that need help in certain subjects. So between us and her parents, everybody helps her out in what she needs to accomplish and needs to move to the next grade. So what I want to do today is bring her on camera and let her know just what she did this year and everything that she's looking forward to. So give me 1/2 second and I'll put her on camera and she can explain to you exactly.
Hi, my name is Ileana, and what I did in first grade is that it's like fun to do math and work in first grade because you have to learn how to do before you go to first grade, because every time you know what to do, you can't just go ahead on something that you think you can't do, because that might be wrong. But
So did they help you out with math and English and your writing skills, spelling and so forth?
So sometimes I do math and I do on the whiteboard. Sometimes I come up to finish the math problems, and there's like a little calendar. It's like when you...
So you learned how to do the calendar. Awesome.
And we have pencils that some are all different, because for Valentine's Day we got like little ones with hearts and smiles.
Okay, now did you learn how to do your math? Can you give me an example of your plus and minus?
So it's like, if there's like 10, take away 5.
Okay.
And then if you have 10 and then you take away 5, then what do you have left? You have 5. So
Exactly.
then you write down 5.
And you learned how to do it on your fingers, huh?
Sometimes I just do it in my head. I always concentrate every time I do it, because we have group names. We have insects and spiders and
nice.
wolves and werewolves.
Nice.
And hunting bears and all that kind of different names.
Now I know you were also learning how to read too, because you would read to me and Grandma. Now, which books were you reading to me and Grandma? Which was very proud. You did a great job.
I read a book called Green Eggs and Ham by
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss, and I like Dr. Seuss because Dr. Seuss is really a great writer, because I almost read Dr. Seuss books good, but I only know how to read Green Eggs and Ham, and sometimes like I know how to read the Fox book. Fox and Socks. And
so you read Green Eggs and Ham, and you have to excuse me because the other little one's in here too, and I'm trying to keep him under control. But so you read Dr. Seuss and Green Eggs and Ham, and then also you got math completed. Now, when it came to socializing, in other words, when it came to you hanging around other kids and making friends, how did you do?
I did pretty good, because when I try to make new friends, I try to not get mad, because I'm still working on my anger, because every time I feel frustrated, I just take a deep breath, and now I'm doing pretty good on my...
Because there was a little problem in the beginning in kindergarten, but you've done so much better because you have a lot of friends now, don't you?
Yep.
And making friends feels good. That's called socializing.
And we also learned about, another thing we learned about is evaporation.
Wow.
It's like when water, it's like rain, and so the water's down, and then the water from the oceans rise up. That's called evaporating.
Evaporation, yes.
Evaporation, and then all the water comes up to the sky, and then it sprinkles down back into his place.
Nice. That is awesome. So with that, you learned how to spell, you learned how to do math, you learned how to read books, you learned how to make friends, and all that, and guess what? You passed the first grade because you did such a good job, right?
Yep. And my brother Alex, he passed like 5th grade, and he's going
He's going to go into middle school now.
Yeah, and then after middle school, it's like
high school after that.
Yeah, high school. Then it's going to be and so on and so on and so on.
Okay, well, let me get back on the camera. So what my main purpose is, he wants to show his face too. But what my main purpose is basically to show everybody that we do have a lot of problems with our schools today, but still the kids are eager to learn. And being so eager to learn, I really wish people in government would see this video and watch this video. And if you're watching this video, I hope that you would vote in people that want to make a difference. I remember seeing the Libertarians doing a debate, and they were talking about school funding. And Governor Gary Johnson was talking about, in order to get government funding, he had to spend 15 cents of every dollar to make 14 cents from the government. So in other words, he was in a loss all the time. And I noticed that with public schools all over the nation. There's always a give and take, and why the government needs to take, I don't understand. So we need to change that. And because these kids are so eager to learn, she wants to learn. Her older brother actually really did excellent, and it was mainly because we had to do a lot of work at home for him. Not just us. He's got fantastic parents. They both have fantastic parents, and they want to teach these kids. If it wasn't for that, then the kids would probably be stuck in the school system, which a lot of families don't have the structure at home like these kids have. They have a mother and a father, and the mother and the father always teach them how to read, constantly quizzing them, constantly helping them out, which really makes a difference. Now, in every home structure, you don't get that because people are so busy all the time. So that's why I'm urging everybody to vote for the people that make a difference. Get rid of this government bureaucracy and get into the mainstream where we reward our schools, not take money from them. We don't ask them for 15 cents worth of demands to give them 14 cents. That's insane, and it happens all over the country. When it comes to our government funding, our school systems, it should be plain funding. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We don't need anything. You just get this money no matter what. So, with that, I'm going to close out with everybody saying goodbye, and we'll just move on to the next segment. But I really hope that this little video helped out a lot, and hope that you make a difference when you go vote for somebody, and make sure somebody like her and then my little grandson make a difference in your life, in everybody else's life, in a positive way. This is our country, and we need to make it work. So say goodbye to everybody, Illy.
Bye.
This is Grandpa Ken and Illy saying goodbye. Bye.